I would like for Bill Allen to explain about the importance of having uninsured motorist coverage if you get hit by an uninsured motorist. And I would also like for him to talk about the importance of contacting your state senator and your state house representatives about the importance of passing a law that would make it against the law for men and women to hold cell phones in their hands while they're driving. And I'll listen to y'all's comments. Thank you.
Yeah, Alabama once again is considering a distracted driving bill. It did that last year, but it didn't pass. But we'll see.
Which is crazy. I mean, the study showed that distracted driving, texting and driving is, and again, I don't want to throw out, false numbers here, but it's many times more than drinking and driving or, whatever. Texting and driving is absolutely, it is one of the leading causes of accidents right now. I actually had a meeting today in Saraland, and I was getting back on the interstate, and I almost got hit by a guy who was, he had his cell phone up, and he was texting the whole time, and he merged into my lane, and I had to honk the horn, and and then he waved, but he never stopped texting.
Well, but he did wave, Bill.
Yeah, he did wave.
At least he waved, right? And we should be clear: texting and driving in Alabama is illegal. But it's very difficult, and law enforcement will tell you, it's very difficult to prove that is what you were doing when they see the phone in your hand. What other states have done, it's a hands-free. Like Georgia went hands-free. You can't even be touching if you're touching your phone, they can pull you over and ticket you, and that's what they're considering now. So.
Well, and one thing that I'm proud of, and not proud of the situation that occurred, but my firm and my partner, Alan Ritchie, he actually was part of a case several years ago where the first homicide and murder charge from texting and driving, it happened, unfortunately, here in Mobile County, and my partner was in charge of that case on the civil side. And of course, Ashley Rich and the district attorney's office prosecuted the case. But that needs to happen more often. People need to get charged more when they cause accidents and harm people. But also, getting to Scott's point about uninsured motorist coverage, it sounds complicated, but it's not. It's just part of your own automobile insurance it's just a provision in that insurance that says if the other side either A, has no insurance, or B, not enough insurance, then your insurance has to step into the shoes of the other side and pay you the difference and pay you for what the claim is worth. And so, just trust me, everyone out there, when you're getting automobile insurance, do not ever waive uninsured motorist coverage. If you want liability only because you have a 25-year-old vehicle and it's only worth $500 and you don't want collision coverage, that's fine. But do not waive your uninsured motorist coverage. You can still have uninsured motorist coverage because that covers you and your family members if you're involved in an accident and the other side does not have any coverage or not enough insurance. And that happens, unfortunately, too much in Alabama because about 30 to 35% of all the drivers in Alabama do not have liability coverage, even though you're required to by law, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have it. And also another good point is that you don't even have to be in your car to have coverage. You could be walking down the street or riding your bike, and if you're injured by a motorist that does not have coverage or not enough, then you can still obtain your uninsured motorist coverage.